What's up, everyone? This will be a meet prep series that I'm creating, and this will be week 1 of the series, and it'll have 6 parts from week 1 to week 5 of my training block, and then week 6 where I go and compete. That'll be at the Michigan USAPL state meet on November 6th. If you want to find more information about that, you can go on liftingcast.com, look at the roster. I'll post more information about that as we get closer to the meet. But I figured I haven't made a YouTube video in quite a while. It's been almost a year, so why not get back into it? During this series, I'll be getting into my training, a little bit of lifestyle, part of my mindset of kind of what I do, maybe break down some exercises that I do for bodybuilding, and hopefully I can either be entertaining by giving you guys some strong lifts or be informational on some of the exercises that I do. So I hope that you enjoy it, and let's kick it off. Alright, so at the time of recording this video, I've already done about half my week 1, so I'm a tad late, but I can offer you my perspective on my lifts in retrospect. So earlier this week I had my primary squat session, and for that session I went and hit, I believe, 513 pounds, and I had just come off the flu, pretty bad sickness for about a week, so I did not feel good going into that session, and for it to move the way that it did, that was, a little bit of a relief. Now, something kind of funny that happened was prior to my top set, and then going into my top set, I didn't roll my knee sleeves up. So I have the Inzer knee sleeves, which are stupid stiff, and they were rolled down. So as I go up to do my single with 513, and I do it, it absolutely sucks. And I'm like, why is this so slow? And then I realized, oh man, my knee sleeves aren't on. So I retook it. You can see it here, 513 moves really smoothly. And then I kind of just got in and did what I could do with having quite a bad sickness. And then, as this week progressed, a few days into the week later on, it got better. I wasn't as sick. And then now here we are on Saturday, and I feel much better. The cold's almost gone, and I'm just, blowing tissues a bit, quite a bit healthier, much less sick. And I had a deadlift single today. It was at RP 7, and I did 562, which moved insanely quick, as you can see. Whoa! Then had some back downs with 485 and then 463 for a 5x4, and then today I hit some back volume and then hamstrings and glutes. And me and my coach Aiden are really working on trying to build our posterior chain in order to have better strength in the deadlift in that aspect. Not a ton of info today, but tomorrow I have a bench single at I believe 7, and bench has been going really good lately, especially this past week. I'm really hitting my groove. I hit 330 about 5 or 6 days ago. That moved really good, so I'm feeling really good about this single tomorrow, and we'll see what I hit. So I'll catch you then. What's up? So today we have a bench single at 7, and I'm feeling good. Bench has been finally clicking, finally coming back over the past week. A month ago I had a slight pec injury from benching 391, and it just was too much for me, too much fatigue, and it caused me to strain my pecs. So for the past month, bench hadn't been good, and it's finally coming back. I'm thinking, somewhere around 353 today, so let's see how it goes. Just took 336 for my last warm-up. It honestly moved really good, and I'm thinking between 348 and 353, and I'll have to make that decision. So we did 353, moved well, probably at around a 7, maybe a hard 7. It felt pretty heavy in my hands, especially being that this is week 1, so I'm not going to be used to the intensity yet. I've got a 2x5 now at last set RP 7, and we're going to go with 308. We're doing a bench workout here. Like I said, we got that big single, 2x5, and then some more back down sets, and then I'll get to do what is really my favorite, is bodybuilding. So today I've got some chest accessories, some tricep accessories, and then a little bit of shoulders. I'll show you all my bench setup. Yep. As you know, I'm a power lifter, got a big arch. You know, some people call it cheating, but I'm just doing as much as I can to have the best total that I can put up. If I were just a normal gym bro, I would not have an arch. It takes too much maintenance to keep it, and it just looks ugly, as you know, but gives me like 50 pounds on the bench, so I'm gonna keep it. It's gonna help me do better at powerlifting. All right, now that the 5x5, the boring stuff, the benching is over, I've got some dumbbell bench and some chest press, along with 6 sets of triceps and some shoulders. I don't know, I'm gonna make a little workout clip here with some music, so check it out. So we got a good bench and bodybuilding session in. This caps off the week for week 1. Hit some good lifts. In total, we hit 513 squat. We hit a 353 bench and a 562 deadlift. I don't know the math on that. I'll put it right here. And that gets me a decent total for week 1. Definitely the highest starting point I've ever had for a block, so that is reassuring, but I feel good. I think that I can really put up something nice at the end of this block. Hopefully I can total 500 dots. That would be a ideal, perfect situation. That would allow me to qualify for the Arnold in March, which is a meet that I would love to do. That would be crazy. As an 18-year-old, you probably don't get many of them competing there, so I would love to have the opportunity for that. But I'd need a 500 dots, which is like close to 1,700 for a total, which would be kind of insane. That would be me PRing like 200 pounds on my total in 7 months. So it's a bit of a stretch. But, you know, we can force progress, as I like to say. We can potentially put
put up something nice. We'll try our best. We will push our hardest. That's what I'm gonna try and do. You know, I push myself decently, but you know, let's try and give every last ounce of effort for this final 5 weeks, and maybe we'll be able to put up something good, something respectable. A final note that's kind of interesting about the meet is that my birthday is November 16th, and I compete on the 6th. So that would mean I'm competing 10 days before I turn 19. So this would allow me to really squeeze out every inch or every last little pound on the total as an 18-year-old, and I can, you know, tell people in 30 years, back in high school, I used to bench, or I used to total such and such. So good cap off to week 1. I hope you enjoyed this YouTube video. I will try and continue to get better at these. I am, you know, obviously not used to them being at my second video, but I hope you enjoyed. Hope you got something out of it. Have a good week.